Even before I wanted to be an actor, before I was even a Bollywood buff for that matter, she's been someone I've admired and looked up to. And to have that person validate your journey and believe in your journey and believe that you can really be at the very top of what you aspire to do, there's no better feeling. Yeah, it was a hard time, but it's thanks to Jawaani Jaaneman that I was even able to sustain myself for 2 years. Sometimes like the cab drivers are chatty, and so I was chatting, and he was like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm from India." And he was like, "Ah, India, Sandukan." And I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "That's my grandfather." And he was like, "What?" He's like, "No, you lie, you lie."
Even before we start talking about U-turn, I want to talk about the brave choices that you've been making. You started with Jawaani Jaaneman in 2020. Then you followed up with a negative role in Freddy. And now there's U-turn, which you are shouldering on your own self.
Between that was Almost Pyar also that I did.
Yes, with Anurag Kashyap, absolutely. Are these planned choices?
I mean, these are obviously films that, I've resonated with, that I've believed in. Some films that I've fought for, like a Jawaani Jaaneman, that I've fought to be a part of and, get. By fought, I mean like tested and met and, all of those other things. So, these are all films that I have loved and wanted to be a part of and enjoyed the process of being a part of, and now people are getting to see it, and it's just so exciting, and there's so many more coming up. People say brave choices and all of that. I just feel like they're choices that have resonated with me, things that people thought I would do good in and things that I thought I wanted to do good in.
Yeah.
So the magic happens. Hopefully people like it.
Like I said, your first film released in 2020 and pandemic hit us.
Yeah.
So we were all inside the house for almost 2 years. At this point in time, a lot of actors after the first film releases, they would want to leverage of the love they've got from the first film. You didn't get that chance. Was at least that first year of pandemic difficult, uncertain, saying, "Yeah, where is this going?"
Yeah, it was a hard time, but it's thanks to Jawaani Jaaneman that I was even able to sustain myself for 2 years until Freddy finally came out. It was more than 2 years. How many years later Freddy came out? 2020. Almost 3 years later.
Yeah.
Because Jawaani was start January 2020 and Freddy came out end 2022.
Yeah.
So 1 more month and it would have been 3 years exactly.
Yeah.
So 3 years after my first film, my second film came. And it was the only reason I was able to sustain that and keep it going was because Jawaani Jaaneman just brought so much love to me that it changed my life. Jawaani Jaaneman will always be my most special film. I don't know, it's very hard and you have to just sort of stick it through. There's no other way to do it. No matter how upset I got or how happy I got or how sad I got or how excited I got, not a thing would change.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's something you can't control. And you focus on the things you can control.
Yeah.
And that time social media was a real big blessing for me. I really tried to capitalize on social media to keep myself visible, keep myself relevant, make sure that people remember me and don't, forget me. I went ballistic on social media trying to, just keep creating content, trying to do unique content, trying literally anything to make sure that this burst of visibility that I've got doesn't disappear. And that was the goal, and that's what I continue to do. And now thankfully here we are, and now I'm finally at the pace that I want to be at, which is, movie after movie and just work after work, and I love it. I feel blessed when I'm exhausted at the end of the day and I'm like, I just want to be able to sleep, but I know I have to wake up at 4 AM the next day and start again. It's a blessing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's a blessing.
Priyanka Chopra called you Bollywood's next superstar recently. I'm sure a lot of people have asked you about this. How do you feel though?
I feel incredible.
Yeah. I
don't even, again, I've said this in every time I've been asked about this, I don't even know how to describe how it felt because it felt not real. I just woken up, I was anyways in like a daze, and I was like, am I seeing this correctly? When did this happen? What is this? I saw some article that had come out about it. My mother had sent it to me. I was like, I've read this title. I was so confused. Then I went on a hunt to find where this video was, in which interview, in which whatever. And just that moment where that question was asked, and I was like, oh my God, is this the moment where it is? And just seeing just hearing her say that, it was just so special.
Yeah.
She's someone I've admired for so long. Someone whose career, personality, everything I've just looked up to so much. The way she's been, the way, just everything. It's been, even before I wanted to be an actor, before I was even a Bollywood buff for that matter, she's been someone I've admired and looked up to. And to have that person validate your journey and believe in your journey and believe that you can really be at the very top of what you aspire to do, there's no better feeling. Like, I wish this feeling on everyone. You know, I wish this feeling on every single person, because there are very few moments in life that feel the way that felt.
Yeah.
There's something very special about it that you can't even explain properly. Just one of those moments that you have to just feel and understand. It's special for sure.
Have you met her before?
You know, I think I met her when I was very young with my mom, and then after that, when my Nana was releasing his book, Stories I Must Tell, at that time she had done this a part of the release with him.
Yeah.
And at that time she had said something sweet about me to my Nana, and my Nana had sent it to me, and I was like, oh my god, is this real? What's going on? And I remember just like dying at that time as well. And then now a little while as in like maybe a year, 2 years later, to see her say that, whew, amazing.
Yeah.
Really grateful. Feeling blessed.
Since you mentioned your Nana, I'm a huge fan of Kabir sir. Are you aware of his massive fan following in Europe and Italy?
Yes, of course.
Have you experienced it firsthand? Have you seen it?
Yes, when I'd gone to Italy with him, I did see it. And then of course you hear about it, and you know, like even random instances, like I was in a cab in New York, okay, when I was studying in New York, I was in a cab, and you know, sometimes like the cab drivers are chatty, and so I was chatting, and he was like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from India. And he was like, India, Sandokan. And I was like, oh yeah, I was like, that's my grandfather. And he was like, what? He's like, no, you lie. And I was like, no, I no lie. Like, that's my grandfather. You know, it was so random. Like, they think of India, and Sandokan is the first thing that they think of.
Yeah.
So it's incredible. It's something that, you know, goes so beyond anything that people in India realize. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing for sure. Also, is this a conscious decision, Alaya, to keep your Nana and your mother a little away from your career, in the sense that, you know, when you talk about you, nepotism doesn't really come across as a topic, you know, because you really make your own path, you really make your own choices, which is very admirable. Is it a conscious decision to keep them away?
Yes, it is a conscious decision, not for like any bad reasons, but just because I like to make my own decisions. I like to be accountable for my own choices, good or bad, and it's the way I thrive best. I'm a very independent person inherently. You know, I like, you know, obviously I've been totally financially independent since I was like 21 years old. I've moved out of my home. Not because my home didn't give me freedom, and like because I just wanted to. I like being able to say, I created this. This is my space. There's no need for it. Yeah. But I love it. It makes me feel proud. It makes me feel like the best version of myself. So I just like being someone that's not dependent. And I think when other people make your decisions, or when you feel the need to constantly consult someone when you're making a decision, you sort of, you know, don't give yourself that learning opportunity to actually learn and grow and be informed enough to make your own choices. And I like making my own choices. I like feeling like I'm in control. And so by default, I just told them, I said, listen, I need to do this by myself. You've given me this incredible, you know, upbringing and this incredible background that I'm so proud of and grateful for. And of course, this is not to say that I'm not discounting my privilege and saying that, of course, it must have been a big factor in giving me access to rooms and all of that. But post that, I really have tried to take it and do my own thing with it. Yeah. And, you know, to the point where my mother sees my trailers or posters or even hears about my films when they're being announced, when it's like, in fact, I'll call my mother after that and say, have you seen the trailer? Like, I just realized I should probably call her and find out. Sure. But yeah, so I do make my own decisions, and I'm proud of the fact that I do, and they're proud of me because I do.
I'm sure.
They, you know, in the start it was like, okay, yeah, we'll like, you know, stay away, like, don't worry. And they were like, we're here if you need us. And they're just so proud now. Yeah. They're so proud, and I feel grateful that I'm able to make them so proud.
Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, very, very exciting as a project. I know you can't speak much about it at this point in time, but whatever excitement you'd like to share about the project.
I mean, if I am doing that project, it will be very exciting. I don't know until...
What is happening next?
Next is Shri is coming up, which is very exciting. It's my next film, which is helmed by Rajkumar Rao. He's playing Shrikant Bhola. It's a biopic, and it's a very touching, very moving, true story that is just so inspirational and so full of heart. I think, again, it's a very special film that I'm very grateful to be a part of.
Amazing. I can't wait to see that, U-turn and everything else you're doing in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Pinkvilla.